Hello and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. I've been getting a couple requests to play other characters, so we're gonna jump in and see. I have a lot more experience on Silent and Defect than I do the Ironclad, but I have beaten 820 hard on Ironclad on my other account. I guess we got up to Ascension 3 on this one, so let's start off the run and see what we can get. Just a little variety is definitely fun. 4 characters makes it... Oh, I must have died in my last one too. That's kind of unfortunate. But I think we can totally manage. So, Fighting Guardian seems great. Ascension 3, we can probably just like send it. We could take 3 elites, get a shop even. And I could I could take so many combats. 1, 2, I could technically go for a snipe if I take Niao's Lament through here. But I think, honestly, on the Ironclad, we're just going to get more max HP, and we're just going to, like, barrel through, take a bunch of card rewards. It's Ascension 3. Can't be that bad. So the Ironclad has Bash as its only special card, actually. That's interesting. 8 damage, 2 vulnerable. So you can really push some damage there. We can kill this dude. Next hand will be a bunch of defense. So I think we're going to do that. You also heal 6 every turn, so like we can kind of tank some hits, but I don't think it's super necessary. Because now we're not weakened. We took 1 damage, we could play Slime Strike. So it does make the early turns way less punishing because you can just heal and heal and heal. Especially on Ascension 3. Okay. Heavy Blade is fun. Headbutt is also a lot of fun. True Grit is really nice. But not that good early because we're trying to get some damage going. 14 damage, strength affects this card 9 times. I think I'm gonna take Headbutt. Headbutt lets you really get what you want if you're looking for removal. Like, we can put a strike on top, so then we can push harder next turn. And we're taking 6, but then we're gonna heal 6, so it's actually not that big of a deal. Because we should just be able to kill this turn. Yeah. Full health. It's kind of nice, honestly. Very freeing. Blood for Blood costs 1 less each time you lose HP this combat. So this is like the exact opposite of the silent card that like costs more every time you take damage. I could take a True Grit. I think this card's really good. There's a lot of like exhaust synergies. Upgraded, it lets you exhaust a specific card, and then you can start setting up your deck. So I like that. I also do like Flex. As a way to push early damage, but we don't have anything that combos with Flex just yet. I'd rather get the card that combos with Flex first, and then go for it. So this dude effectively has 21 HP, so I can't kill it. So we're gonna take some damage, but again, we heal every turn, so not that big of a deal. Hitting for 8. Okay, we're gonna go strike, headbutt, put strike on top, and then we can exhaust to defend. Get sticky webbed, taking 8, you're dead. Full health. It's honestly, that part's pretty nice. 8 damage to all enemies, really good. Rampage is fun. We do have a headbutt. So we can go like Rampage, headbutt, put it on top, Rampage. That's like a really fun damage dealer. I'll take it. I don't think this card's very good, like, later Ascensions, but we might as well. Let's go... Taking 11, so that would be some real damage here. Let's go Bash and True Grit. Exile a Strike, perfect. So I take 4. 11, so I can go Rampage. So I don't want to take more than 6, most likely. Because we are running into a Burning Elite head-on here. Next turn we have Strike Headbutt. Unfortunately, Rampage will be reshuffled. So it's not ideal. So if I block for 5, I'm taking 6. Let's just double defend. I know I'm missing out on this vulnerable, but... Wow, this dude's really hitting us. 9 plus 12 is 21, so I can't kill. So, do I want to put a defend on top? I don't think so. Let's headbutt, defend, defend. I'm taking 4, so I am taking some real damage now. But now you're dead. Took 3 real damage. Clothesline, 12 damage applied 2 weak is pretty nice. Copy and attack or power card. Not that good. I don't have anything that combos with heavy blade. Do I take a clothesline? Applying weak is pretty nice. I don't have any. Let's take that. Oh boy. Okay. We're taking some damage here for sure. 8 damage, 2 vulnerable, strike. So I can bash defend, but bash strike actually just heals more if I kill something. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage here. I should have taken the thing that does 8 to all enemies, although honestly I don't even know how much that would have helped in this spot. So we're weakened. We're gonna kill one of them. This one. Bop. Bop. And then True Grit gains 7 block. Exhaust to defend. Okay, we draw a clothesline, which only does 9. So I can... Do I want to put a strike on top? I don't think so. Headbutt plus strike will kill this one. And then we can exhaust. Clothesline to not take any damage here. Okay, so we took a modest amount of damage, not necessarily the end of the world. But yeah, let's just strike. This goes down to 8. Weakens us a bit. And we get to kill. Okay, 72, don't love that. Armaments is okay. Iron Wave is okay early. Another True Grit is a lot. Armaments can help with some longer boss fights. What does Rampage upgrade to? Increase by 8. I mean, this is kind of how we're trying to win. Armaments we can upgrade. Upgrading True Grit with armaments can be really good mid-fight because it's exhaust whichever card you want. I think I'm just gonna take the ability to push damage. Also with this start, I could, I don't have a good potion. I do get to go elite, shop elite. Gremlin Nob I can handle. Okay, we're gonna just tank through it. I don't recommend this. This is a very, very healthy Gremlin Nob here. It's like we did no damage. But we get to go clothesline plus rampage. And he's not weakening us. I was gonna say I could use the artifact potion, but he's just not doing that. So I get to headbutt, put rampage back on top. And then we get to go strike, strike. Hopefully rampage is enough to kill here. Taking 8. Bash. Is it worth defending now? Rampage does 13. No, it's not. Down to 9. So this is what happens when you charge headfirst into a battle like this without any potions. I would highly not recommend on any higher ascension, but we're here. That's a corruption. Corruption is like the best card on the Ironclad by far. We don't have anything that synergizes it with it necessarily. So it's not going to help us really at all in this fight, but I'm going to take it because like the late game potential of this card is so high. It's actually insane how good it is. Let's take out... Problem is if I bash headbutt, I'm going to redraw bash. This dude's going to get stronger. Let's kill him. He licks us. Don't attack. Okay, cool. So I get to go... Rampage this dude. Bash this dude. And like I said, corruption, not very good now, but as you'll see later in the run, it's going to get really, really strong. Clothesline does 18, so you're just dead. The beauty of the Ironclad also, we can... I do love a perfected strike, but I think I gotta take Shrug It Off with corruption. Like when you have corruption, you just take as many skills as possible. I do like this card. It's pretty fun, but we'll start here for now. I do want to take the shop, although I have a forced shop up here. So do I want 2 shops? I don't think so. Okay. Double tap is interesting. Do I want a double tap? Yes, I'll take a double tap. Entrench is pretty good with corruption. Do I want another true grit? Because I think it was here. I wasn't paying that much attention. I don't think so. Do I want an entrench? Entrench corruption can be really, really good if I get a way to retain block. So it's not good at the moment. It's pretty bad at the moment. I think we'll try something else. Regret, I don't want that. Sorry, entrench. If we already had the other payoffs, I would totally be taking it. Meal ticket? Alright. Well, now we can just barrel through all these elites. Double tap rampage is awesome, and I get to headbutt it back. Oh my gosh, this is the dream. Okay, double tap rampage this one. And then I get to headbutt it back. Rampage currently does 18, so that will one-shot this guy, so we're going to headbutt this one. We're tanking 10, not that big of a deal. To put it back on top. Effectively taking 2, and we're going to heal off Burning Blood as well. Okay, so Rampage kills this. Then we get to shrug it off. Iron Wave. Full block. Okay. Corruption's pretty good. I'm going to lose 2 of my best cards, but then I just kind of have an easy time going forward. I can't kill here. Let's corruption. And we're going to defend True Grit just to minimize the damage that I take. Okay, Rampage, 23 damage, dude. That's so much. 23 plus 12 is 35. So we can kill this one, strike this one, and block for 5. So we are taking a little bit of damage, but it's the Ironclad. Okay, that's a lot of days. Clothesline. Yep, taking even more damage here, unfortunately. There we go. Double tap is free. I will double headbutt for lethal. Peace Pipe lets us remove. Don't know how much that matters. 2 damage 4 times. Exhaust. I mean, it's 8 damage for 1. If you get any strength, it's quite strong. We do have Rampage as a damage dealer currently. But with strength, this goes nuts. Like, if you go flex into pummel, it would be 4 damage 4 times, so suddenly 1 for 16. We also have a strength potion. But I kind of want to keep the deck small. I just want to build a Rampage deck. You don't get to do this at higher ascension, so let's just go for it. Ooh, Paper Frog can let us hit for so much damage. Okay, I love Paper Frog, because we have the ability to weaken. Whenever you lose HP, gain a strength, don't need that. This card's also really, really good, but like, come on. Making vulnerable things take more damage is real good. Do I want a second Rampage? Or do I just want to focus in on one Rampage? Draw a card, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile, exhaust. And this upgrades to be draw 2 cards. That one's okay. It does have exhaust synergies, which there are a lot of on the Ironclad. Although, I think I have everything unlocked, but I could be missing like the key cards. I think you get corruption last, though. Because I could take True Grit, and if I upgrade them, we can start shrinking our deck. Although corruption shrinks our deck anyway. I think I'm going to hold off on this Rampage. And then we take this Elite. Paper Frog. Okay, let's... I think... I could shrug it off to try and draw into Rampage. Because then I can headbutt, but I think it's better to just headbutt, strike, strike. And I don't need to use any potions yet. I really want to double tap rampage, but I will take more damage by doing that, so I think we're just gonna push damage here. Take 12. Then bash. Vulnerable does so much damage now. Take 7. This hand is pretty bad, but 14 plus 15 is lethal. Oh, Mercury Hourglass. That's amazing. That's a Shockwave and a Sever Soul. Sever Soul? Sever Soul. Oh my gosh. I'm taking Shockwave. This is really good, but we have Paper Frog. Giving everything vulnerable is hard to, like, understate or overstate how good that is. Double tap. Let's Iron Wave the one that's buffing itself. That'll be the scarier one. So we're full blocking. Just take him down. We can get a little bit of a cheeky heal here. Then we can headbutt an Iron Wave back on top. We can shrug it off into the Iron Wave and then just play it. Take no damage. And, I mean, bop, bop. Okay. Flex Armaments Heavy Blade. I do like an Armaments. Double tap, upgrades. That's pretty good. Corruption, I think, upgrades to cost less, which is really good. I'm gonna take Armaments. With Corruption, you kind of want to have... Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, but we have that thing. Okay, could be worse. Let's go Corruption. This is kind of the beauty of this card. Shrug it off. Defend. I am still taking quite a bit of damage, unfortunately. But now we should be able to just kill. You're all weak, vulnerable. 15 damage to you. Let's put an Iron Wave on top. Strike will kill this one. Then we will defend. That's a full block. Okay, Rampage, Strike. Okay, we need some AoE. Power Potion I think is better than Artifact Potion. Demon Form. Hang on. Sentinel also really good with Corruption. Demon Form gives us just like the easiest late game scaling ever. Okay, this is a really good set of cards. Demon Form, Corruption. Demon Form Shockwave can do insane damage. I don't have any card draw, so Sentinel, like, if you play it and exhaust it, you get energy, which is great. I'm just gonna take... Demon Form's fun. It's early Ascensions. Oh, I can remove. Demon Form upgrades to give you 3 strength every turn. That's nuts. Honestly. It's so insane. 5. This thing. I no longer need to go Rampage because we just have this. Let's just upgrade Demon Form. Let's be honest. That's what we're here for. Get in there. It will be turn 1 Demon Form 100%. Do I want to use a Power Potion? I have turn 1 Demon Form. I think this dude's going to attack me for a bunch next turn. Let's Power Potion. Okay, well this is not very helpful. Although Barricade against this can be kind of good. I could just have a big Corruption turn and then just never die. Combust dealing 5 puts it to like 22. I'm just gonna take this. $32. So we have Demon Form. 11 plus 8 plus 9. 28. That does not kill. It will if I drink this. Or I could just tank the hit and save my potions. Honestly, let's just do that. Yep. It won't kill, but we're fine here, I think. We're so strong, I get to headbutt. I want a just good defensive card. True Grit is interesting. Corruption. Let me see, what am I drawing next turn? It won't show me. How do I view my deck? It doesn't let me do it. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3 defends and a shrug off. So there's 1 defend. Shockwave, I'm going to draw armaments. Let's corruption on top. And then defend because I'm just going to keep my defense. Yeah, this seems great. Then I get to go corruption. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. So let's upgrade, I think, the shockwave. Give you 5 weak and vulnerable. Then we get to shrug it off. Double tap's pretty good. Double tap is pretty good. Let's play it. And I think I'm just gonna double bash here. 16, 30. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of damage, but it doesn't really matter. We're getting bashed on top. We get to defend. Bash does 40 damage. He's already transformed. Strike does 36. Let's go defend. Oh my goodness. 54. Alright, Elixir. Exhaust any number of cards in your hand. Awesome. Another demon form, another corruption. What's better than 1 demon form? No, I think Fiend Fire with demon form can do an unbelievable amount of damage. Whenever you lose HP, draw a card. Velvet Choker. With corruption, you definitely don't want a Velvet Choker. I'm gonna take Black Star. Let's go. It's an early ascension. Let's fight some elites. We're at 98 max HP right now. And we're only getting started. Elite. Okay, we could take a lot, I think. 1, 2, 3. I could take this path, I get a shop. And then I can take elite here. I can take elite here. I can dodge all the elites. I like this path. I don't think I want the early shop. I think I want to take this shop. We'll see though. Don't love this opener. Let's Blessings of the Forge into a Shrug It Off. That's a full block. Armaments gains 5, this gains 8. 19, and I will strike the weaker one. Oh boy. Okay, I can double tap Iron Wave, or I can clothesline. Fiend Fire will do 28. Double tap Fiend Fire I don't think works because our hand like won't have cards in it. Yep, I think we'll double tap Iron Wave. Defend, take 6, 7 damage. And then we're taking so much more damage here still. Yeah, I think the most effective thing is just to kill this guy. Take 18. There's our shockwave. Yeah, we got all our good cards later on, unfortunately. We do that. I'm gonna save the True Grit for later. Here we get to go. Doesn't really matter. Bash. I guess somehow Headbutt Strike is more damage. I actually might not be able to kill here. Bro took all my money. And then just bounced. That's straight up rude. Clash is really good. Pommel Strike I like. Cleave Plus I think I need though. It's upgraded. AoE is one of our biggest issues. Let's take that one. Okay, this dude, let's... Clothesline. Shrug it off blocks for 8. I think we're going to armaments a rampage. Shrug it off. And then rampage. Then we can headbutt the rampage. Defend Iron Wave. Take 2. Don't love a 21 damage attack. Rampage plus. Defend, defend. Taking 11. Man, Ironclad's quite weak actually. Shockwave helps a lot. Attack for 10. Defend. For 3. Yikes. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, if you draw Corruption, you're generally fine, and if you don't draw Corruption, it's going to be a bad time. Let's go Corruption. Defend. True Grit. We lost our Cleave. Block for 8, take 2. And now we should be able to kill. Yeah. Put this on top. Then I can go defend, Iron Wave. Full block, get a rampage, take him out. 32. Okay, Essence of Steel, pretty nice. Another Cleave plus. 11 to all enemies. Yes, I will take that. A lot of the Act 2 elites are pretty rough. Let's Demon Form. That can help tremendously going forward. Eat times 3. So we can Fiend Fire. That's going to do 7. I'm weakened, so we're basically at the same place we were before. I can get 4 plated armor. I can get 2 strength. We can essentially one-shot them next turn, most likely, with Demon Form stuff. Especially if I make it vulnerable. Oh... 4 plated armor. Yeah, I'm gonna bash. Defend for 3. And I'm just gonna take my 4 armor right now. I know it's gonna get mostly chopped up. Yikes, dude. Okay, 24. I think... Yeah, the defend is not very good. Rampage does 10. So I can Corruption, Defend, Defend. And then I'll have... Yeah, that's probably the play. Block for 7. All in pretty low. But we get to... armaments, upgrading, headbutt. We're gonna put... I think just Fiend Fire on top is like the easiest. Guaranteed kill here. We have huge damage potential. Wow. Entropic Brew, excellent. Okay. This is really good. Gain 30 block exhaust. Really good with Corruption. Can keep us alive. Perfect for the deck. Let's go to a shop. Heal up there. Ooh. Frail would be really nice. Oh, we gotta take Dark Embrace. Yeah, that's like non-negotiable. We take Dark Embrace. The Abacus is pretty good. A regen potion would go pretty hard. We're gonna buy this. Bronze Scales, helpful a little bit. Abacus is just extra free block. True Grit with Dark Embrace is pretty awesome. And I want to start removing our strikes, I think. I just have so much better other stuff. Would it just strike? Do I grab another True Grit? Heavy Blade with Demon Form is definitely something. It's only 26 gold. But I think, like, Demon Form itself is enough of a win con. I don't think we need it. Like, Fiend Fire kills. We don't need another kills condition. I'm going to take... Elixir is card draw as well. Yeah, I'm going to take a True Grit. And I don't think I need the Heavy Blade. Let's go here. Okay. This fight. Uh, double tap Iron Wave Strike is okay. I think I'm gonna drink this. Kind of want Strength Potion, but I have Entropic Brew and I am a little bit low. I would like to not take damage in this fight. So I'm gonna drink the Strength Potion to make a little room. Then I can double tap this Iron Wave. Strike. I'm gonna wait to Elixir because I could do the thing that draws cards here. 17. Well, this is pretty nice. It's like if you draw Corruption, it's great. It's easy. If you don't draw Corruption, you're gonna have a hard time. Corruption. Let's go Shockwave. And I will just Impervious here. Okay. Clothesline is pretty nice. 40 damage applies some weak. 24. 24 plus 14 is 38 exactly. So I can kill her. That's the play. Block for 5, take 7. Acceptable. We get to save our potions. And Fiendfire, 9 damage for each card exhausted. This does more damage by just casting it. I can play armaments to upgrade this. 15 for each card exhausted. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 60, so it'll be 1 short. I could just drink this and then Entropic Brew to try and hit something. Right, let me make sure there's not a way to kill right now. I can Dark Embrace. I don't have energy for Fiendfire then. I can Armaments upgrade Fiendfire. I can just cast Rampage, which will do 17, and this will do 9. So Rampage will do an extra 8. So 17 plus 15 times 1, 2, 3 will be 45. 55, 62. So I'm 8 damage short. Yeah, let's drink this. Well, let me see if there's any card I could top deck. Shrug it off, True Grit. A lot of stuff I could top deck, actually. I think I'm going to Dark Embrace. Then I can Armaments. Upgrade this one. Then we can True Grit. Okay, I think we're kind of moving now. Rampage. I guess I upgraded the wrong one, but it's fine. We get to go Defend. True Grit. Full block. Save, Shrug it off. He's no longer weakened. But we should be okay. Now. Bash does 10. I am still taking damage here, I think. It's 5 block. So I can block for 10 if I use Elixir here. I could probably full block if I use Elixir. It'll heal like 12. Which is honestly not that bad of a position to be in. Because we're going to do anything anyway. So we're going to Elixir away. Strike. And Headbutt. I like the vulnerable off Bash. Ditch Iron Wave. And honestly, let's just ditch Cleave. Let's just ditch my whole hand. Then we can double tap into Rampage. And then Cleave. And then Strike. Okay. That worked out. We have our potion. Now, I think Sentinel is pretty good. Warcry plus, draw 2, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. This can help us find Corruption. But I think with Corruption, this goes pretty hard. Go here. Upgrading Corruption is nice. Upgrading Dark Embrace to cost 1 is probably better, though. Making this cost 1, we could just cast it kind of easily. And this is just the key to our deck. Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't think I can commit to double elite right now. Let's go here. See what this looks like. We're probably gonna need some potions in this fight. Okay, attack potion, blessings of the forge, fire potion. Fire potion can kill this. Then I'll become vulnerable and take basically the same damage. I have a bunch of cleaves as well. I think we're gonna go with blessings of the forge. That lets us go get a bunch of block here. Iron wave, gain 7 block, perfect. Then we're going to 9 would put us up to 13. Yeah, I think we're just gonna full block and I'm gonna get rid of this rampage because I'm not gonna cast it here. Okay. Cleave? Oh, we're 1 short. That's really rough. Let me shrug it off. I think I am gonna cleave. And True Grit would be 15. This technically blocks more than Strike, and there's another cleave in the deck. Take 3 damage here. Oh yeah, we also die to that. 31 attack here is not chill though. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay. 31, bro, huh? See what you got for us. I guess a pommel strike. Shockwave is very helpful, I think. Weaken will do a lot for this. Darken Blaze Plus will be really good. But I think I just have to go armaments, upgrade this one, and play it. Then I'm only taking 18. Still a lot. We're probably resting at this fire. But now I get to go 13 damage. Full block. A lot of damage. Hitting for 9. This dude does not know when to quit. Let's go double tap. The clothesline. Still taking 9 damage. Alright, my friend. Draw some good cards for me, please. Okay. Corruption. Let's True Grit, exile the strike, play defend. Full block. We should be able to get out of this now. Let's draw. Sentinel gives energy, but I actually don't need that energy. Down to 9. Block. Block. We're gonna save Sentinel so we can get more energy next, like later on. And this should just kill. Bash. Cleave. Alright, my friends. Body Slam Plus. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. So we have Headbutt plus Havoc. We could do something like Demon Form Corruption for free. That one's really interesting, but Pommel Strike Plus is also interesting. We're really, really hurting for energy in this current build. Body Slam Plus is so good with the Corruption build if we can get there, but we have to get there. And right now we're really struggling to get there. I'm going to take Pommel Strike Plus because we need card draw. And I am just going to rest, actually. I could upgrade Corruption as well. We're going to path into a shop. I think we're going to play it safe and rest. Our build is going to be good late game. We have Demon Form, we have all this stuff. Born Cleat is really helpful. I think I'm... Yeah, this Black Star is not doing a lot for us. We haven't fought an elite yet. I have 1 potion. A lot of health, let's do it. Horn Cleat, Book of Stabbing. Dark Embrace early is great. Go Dark Embrace. And I think we're just gonna double tap a Rampage. Take some book hits. Perfect. Let me shockwave you. 15, so we are still taking damage, unfortunately. But it's okay. Draw 2. Let's hit our corruption. Take 1. Beanfire here does a lot. Hmm. 7. It'll do 12 per exhausted. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. Let's shrug it off. A little bit late, my friend. Alright, then I'm going to armaments this True Grit. And I'm going to True Grit exiling. At this point, we're probably too late for a demon form. There's corruption. Okay, play corruption. Got some zeros on top. Let's go defend. 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 5 times 4. So I can play Impervious. But then it's not in my deck still. I think I'm going to save it and take 5. It's a really good one to draw into. If I draw it this turn, I'd be super happy. I don't. But I get to go double tap Pommel Strike. And that should just be it. Sentinel gives us energy. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is great. Shrug it off. Armaments I can upgrade. What am I upgrading? Clothesline? Yeah. Let's clothesline you. So it's 25. I have to sneeze. Well, sorry. I tried to mute, but I couldn't hit the button fast enough. Let's go Iron Way. Well, I don't know. Let's 25. I can block this. Oh, okay. Well. uh, 2 cards left. Bash and Strike. I'm okay. Oh, I'm not full blocking yet. Let me True Grit this wound. End turn. Alright, my friend. Get out of here. Holy cow. 14 damage. Yeah, Pommel Strike. Cleave does not enough. Oh, but we have 2 cards. Okay. Bop. Bop. Alright. 2 relics. Happy Flower Mob Bank. We'll take it. Shockwave plus Heavy Blade plus Havoc. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Really good with things that are exhausted. Really good if we can snipe or set up the cards we want. So I think I'm gonna... Shockwave plus is also so messed up in this deck. Who's the boss? That guy. Shockwave plus is pretty good. But I think I'm gonna get Havoc. I think this is a way for our deck. Oof. This is gonna be a hard fight. But I am just about to hit a shop. Let's fight. Famous last words. We can strike. I can basically do 18. Okay, double tap. Strike. Fire Potion can kill that guy, and then I can hit this guy. Unfortunately, this doesn't count as an elite fight, but it's like just as hard. We're decks down, but we have all of this. We get corruption early. I might just want to go Bash Pommel Strike. This does 8, and this does 10, but it's going to be... So it's 18. Will that kill is the question. takes 75%. So it's going to be like 17, let's say. 8 plus 17 is 25. Hang on. Busting out a calculator here. We've got 10 times 1.75. 17.5 plus 8 is 25.5. Does it round up is the question. If it rounds up, we're great. If it doesn't round up, we could be in trouble. Let's see if it rounds up. It does not round up. That sucks. That sucks a lot. I mean, he dies, but I take 8 damage. Maybe it's not that bad. Taking 20. I get to go Shockwave plus Impervious. I don't know. I guess it rounds down, and now we know. 7, so I can block for 6 here. Deal 10 damage. I think Fiendfire is also pretty good, but I think just killing this dude is probably more important. I'm drawing... Yeah, I'll just finish him off with Fiendfire next turn. Let's go defend, defend. Take 1. Draw Fiendfire. You don't draw Fiendfire. But I draw... Clothesline does 21. Yeah, you're dead. Alright, we get the mask. We get another potion. Whenever you lose HP from a card, that's a weak shockwave. I think we're gonna skip. We're gonna hit the shop, which heals us. We kept our money. Start with artifact is interesting. Shrug it off is so good in this deck. More HP is alright. Extra strength is cool. Removing cards is very powerful as well. But I think Shrug it off with corruption just goes so hard. So I like that a lot. Body Slam eventually will be our damage dealer. Start each combat with 1 artifact. I think I'm going to buy this. I could also take Discovery. This does exhaust, which is really good. Let's do it. Continue. Ooh, I've not done this in a while. Okay. This is going to be a little rough, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will do 28. Okay, I think I'm just going to go defend, defend. Fiendfire does do more damage, so we might as well hit him with that. Get the strikes out of our deck. Take 9. Horncleat protects us. Let's Discovery. Ooh, see, these are the cards I'm looking for. Offering, Brutality. Question is, do I need to play Offering in this hand? I don't know if I need to. Because I want to keep my HP for the elite fight. I don't know if this elite fight gives me Black Star relics or not. That's something I'm not exactly sure of. We'll take Armaments. We will play Armaments and upgrade True Grit. Can headbutt something back on top. Let's... They're attacking for 24, so I'm almost full blocking. This will be full block. And I can headbutt, shrug it off on top. Seems alright. We're taking more damage, but we get Corruption. We really want to upgrade Corruption so that we can Corruption Dark Embrace in the same turn. Because not being able to do that right now is quite devastating, to be honest. Let's go Corruption. Shrug it off. Sentinel, then we can Dark Embrace. There we go. Then we defend. Havoc. Love that. Okay, now it's game over. You just gotta... Cleave should kill all of them. Pommel Strike's pretty fun, though. I'm gonna Pommel... It's so greedy to not just Cleave. We'll just do that. We're building the combos. They have 9 health. Doesn't really matter. Let's... Okay. Get out of here. Powerful fight with many rewards. Alright, my friend. Let's do it. This is probably a terrible idea. But we do get turn 1 demon form. So hopefully that helps. This is such a bad idea. Okay. 2 elites. Bring it on, my friend. We get to 14 block. I want to clothesline you. And then cleave plus. Taking some damage. Oh boy. Okay. I can headbutt something on top and then Havoc right into it. Which I think Impervious in this spot feels like the play. Although I can play Sentinel Headbutt Havoc, that gives me more energy, but that doesn't really matter. Let's see what I discovery. Carnage, Disarm, Battle Trance. Guy's attacking for 7. Let's take Carnage. I think I just kill here. And I can headbutt Carnage back on top. I could headbutt Cleave back on top. That's actually even cleaner. Then I Havoc. And then I block, because I have Demon Form. That takes 2. And I should be able to just kill now. He's attacking for 7. Yeah, you're just dead. Sweet. Okay. Survived that fight. I do get 2 relics, actually. Prayer Wheel, Singing Bowl. All upgraded. What the heck? Okay. Twin Strike does a lot. This thing, add a random attack card in your hand, it costs 0. This is 0. Let's do it. It exhausts. That's perfect. Find some potions. I love that. Liquid Memories, Fairy in a Bottle. I think Weak Potion's probably better than Fire Potion. And I don't think we have to heal. I think I really want to upgrade Corruption so that I can go Corruption, Dark Embrace in the same turn here. Because like playing this is how the deck wins. If we can play Corruption, we should just like dominate. We also have Fairy in a Bottle now. Let's go Armaments. The Rampage. Then we're gonna go double tap, double Rampage. It's not that great, but it's cute. That's kind of what we're here for. Infernal Blade, you got it. Unupgraded Cleave. Sure. Do I want to headbutt something on top? I mean, the Rampage Plus is like kind of a lot. We'll do that. We can Iron Wave. Defend. Strike. I think I will Weak Potion this guy. I take 3 damage. Shockwave is good. I really want to upgrade the Shockwave. This does 24 damage. That's like the rudest thing ever. I guess he will. This is at the beginning of your turn, right? Where is it? This thing. At the start of your turn, deal 3. I think I'm going to start with Shrug It Off. Okay. Not the best. Let's just go Sentinel. Kill this one next turn. I'm taking extra damage here, but they should all die next turn. I also draw Cleave. Let's Shrug It Off. Dark Embrace is excellent. And then I can Cleave. Yeah, let's just cleave. Do a little extra damage. So this guy's gonna hit me for a ton of stuff. Not the best situation, because he's not gonna be weakened anymore either. So we have Dark Embrace. We don't hit necessarily yet, but Havoc should draw us into it. Okay. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Interesting. I like that. But at this point, we're going to take armaments. There we go. Corruption. This should kind of just be over now. Let's go. What's left? Those. We can pommel strike. I will armaments upgrading the True Grit. True Grit is going to exhaust a strike. Why am I gaining no block? What is happening? Let's True Grit. That exhausted my demon form. 14. I guess I'm weakened forever. Yeah, that's not great. Defend. I'll take 7 here. We'll keep Impervious around. Armaments can upgrade Bash. 23, taking 1 damage right now. I think that's a good place to end it. Then, double tap Fiendfire is interesting. I don't have Demon Form to do damage, so I think I basically... Where is it? Rampage Plus. I think I need to hit a Rampage Plus, to be honest. Double tap Fiendfire. We'll exile all of these. I think I want to shrug it off. Okay, I mean, Shockwave helps tremendously with the damage dealing potential. I can then double tap into Pommel Strike. Fiendfire now does 9. He's weakened and vulnerable. I think I double tap Pommel Strike. Perfect. Pop. Pop. We know the top card is going to be a cleave or a cleave. So if I Fiendfire, I will exhaust my whole hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I Havoc, this is going to draw 2 cards. I'll go up to 10. Play that. Impervious is pretty good, but if I Fiendfire here, I'm just going to draw a handful of action and be able to kill probably. 9 for every card exhausted. Okay. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 9. And then Rampage, I'll draw. I could also just try and draw into Rampage. Maybe that's better. Let's play Sentinel. Yeah, actually, I think drawing into Rampage is actually cleaner. Let's go defend. Pommel Strike can hit it. We need to get a card out of our hand. It'll be a cleave. Then I can shrug it off. We get to go Rampage. Headbutt the Rampage on top. Then play Impervious. Draw the Rampage. Play it for 52. And next turn we're drawing Bash Plus and other stuff. I can use Liquid Memories. Bash Plus Iron Wave doesn't quite kill. Let's end turn. See if I can get by without the potion here. Oh, he's just summoning minions. That should be okay. This should kill, right? I could even Pommel Strike into... Well, that also kills. 63. It was a Rampage deck all along. Okay. Feed is really good. Might be a little late for feed, but it's still really good. Immolate 21 to all enemies at a burn. Feed exhausts, so it's kind of spicy. Although, like, feed is really good, but I could just do this to get more max HP and then not have feed in my deck. Or I could feed and do that to get more max HP. That's also a possibility. Because that's a lot of max HP. I'll take a feed. Start of your combat, shuffle 2 wounds in. Busted Crown gives us less card rewards. Although we have Singing Bull. So I could just get infinite max HP. I mean, it's pretty bad. Prayer Wheel is so good. Remove 2 cards. Gain that. Shuffle 2 wounds in your draw pile. That's pretty rough, but this deck is like so in need of good energy. Although Empty Cage removing 2 strikes also not that bad. With Corruption plus Dark Embrace, we don't need that much energy, although this Demon form is hard to cast right now. Yeah, you can't really take Busted Crown with Prayer Wheel, even though we could just get infinite max HP. I think this deck is still wanting some extra cards. Extra HP, Empty Cage. 2 wounds is so bad. I think we're going to go for more consistency. Just ditch 2 strikes. Not the best card rewards. We face this guy. We want to hit a shop later. I want to take as many elites as possible. Which appears to be 3. I can go here. Where are the shops? Early shops don't help us that much, and then late shop right there. So I want to hit this. I want to take this dude, which puts us somewhere through here. I guess I could go 2 fights and then a shop. Buy some potions and all that. Okay. Spiker, Exploder, stuff. Let's Pummel Strike here. I want a Havoc. Okay, that didn't help very much. Shrug it off. 9. Let's Armaments this Shockwave. Take no damage, get 2 dazed. Corruption, great. Let's go Corruption. Shrug it off. Cleave. Taking only 4 Spiker damage. I don't think there's any reason to play these, so we'll just pass. This dude's gonna die to Mercury Hourglass. Speed does 10. Rampage does 8. So let's defend. Discovery. Okay. I guess the play is to double tap feed. We get that going. I can Carnage and almost kill, but I would take 1, but then I heal it back. So yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, feed. Okay, now we're talking. This is exactly what we're looking for. Bloodletting, Flame Barrier Plus. We were looking for good card rewards. Now it's happening. We get to go Corruption. Flame Barrier. Cleave. I'm just not going to use these because I have Corruption. Flame Barrier is one of my favorite cards, by the way. Let's go Pummel Strike. Okay, we want to be able to feed off this dude if I can. So let's go Bash. We're currently full blocking, but let's get Defend out of our deck so I can feed more easily. Love this. Shrug it off. Shrug it off. Alright. Sentinel. Let's go Rampage. Sentinel. I can True Grit a burn. Yeah. And I'm going to save this one. I don't know if we're going to be able to feed here. Unfortunately. Oh no! It's one short. Oh, that's disgusting, man. Well, there's only one thing to do at a time like this. It's definitely not the play, but it's not terrible. This, I'm feeling max HP, but let's see. Fire breathing. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Whenever you draw a status card, draw one card. So this can help against the heart, kind of. But I think just max HP here, to be honest. We're going big. Anchor helps a lot. Apply 1 week to all enemies exhaust. It's pretty good. X, chemical X. Start each combat with extra energy, start each combat with extra block. I like Pommel Strike for 24, that's pretty great. Entrench, if we get Barricade, will be really, really fun. I think I want to start each combat with 4 energy. Then we're going to save our money. Because now they're weak. I really want to start with Vulnerable. That would be so good. Let's Infernal Blade. Whirlwind. Okay, let's shrug it off. I mean, the Spiker makes this kind of annoying, to be honest. Let's shrug it off again. Alright, let's go Cleave. And then armament this Whirlwind. Get some dazed. Flame Barrier is awesome. Although I already have 14 block. But let's be honest. This is what we came for. Flame Barrier, Cleave. This thing's gonna die at the start of my next turn, so let's just hit this thing. I have, like, never been able to cast the demon form here. Okay, 11 times 2 is a lot. It's immune to the shockwave. I can headbutt something on top. Flame Barrier Plus is really good. Put you on top. Defend, defend. Yeah, shockwave, unfortunately, with the 2 artifacts, makes this harder to make work. Okay, just Flame Barrier. Pass. Then Dark Embrace is pretty tempting. Let's start with Pommel Strike. Clothesline does 12 plus 6 will be 18. So I can't quite kill this dude. Hitting this one actually doesn't really help either. So I think the play right now is Dark Embrace, defend, defend. Draw Corruption. And just do that. Corruption. True Grit exiles at random. Let's do this. No, they feeded the wrong dude! Bro. That's unacceptable. Let's go True Grit. Discovery. Yeah, this is it. Okay. 20 damage. Wow. Can't believe they hit the wrong guy here. With feed. This is a max HP. This is a max HP. It doesn't matter. We're at 112 max HP, although I did take like 50 damage that fight. So worth noting. Taking 8. I think I can take 8 here. And let's hit the one that's buffing its stats. Draw like a cleave. Okay. Dark Embrace. Pretty good. Let's start with Shrug It Off. Dark Embrace. Iron Wave. Strike kills. Bloodletting loses 3 HP and gains 5 block. I'm currently taking 36. So this does do a net 2 HP defend here. Then we get to do all the fun stuff. Corruption. Shrug It Off. Defend. Double tap. Leaf Plus does 22 to all enemies. Can Pummel Strike, that seems better. There's Feed. How am I gonna get up to Feed energy? That's a good question. We can Havoc Plus. Get to Shockwave. Right, we're trying to find Sentinel if we can. Let's go defend. Defend. Demon form. Let's go True Grit. There's Sentinel. Speed does 17. Okay, get to do that. Get to feed. More max HP. Discovery gives us free stuff. Bludgeon. Wow. Woo! Ooh, Burning Pact. That can help us find... Yes, we want that. Feel no pain. It's over. The game is over. We've built the late game engine here. I even get to turn 1 Demon Form. Demon Form. Armaments will upgrade Bash. We don't need Demon Form, but we just have everything now. We just have to survive this 45 damage attack. Which is a lot. Let's go draw some cards. See what this hits. Heavy Blade is not very good. But I do have some early block. Do I want to use a potion in this fight? I think I might. Okay, that's pretty good. Feel no pain. Let's Heavy Blade, because it doesn't matter. Let's Shrug It Off to see if we can hit Corruption. We don't. Okay, now we get to go Feel no pain. Then 22. I think we'll go True Grit. 32, Bloodletting. Clothesline. True Grit. It's the wrong one, but I'm full blocking now. Okay, now I get to go Dark Embrace. And then Discovery. I think I want to just uppercut. And I can headbutt something on top for next turn, because he's probably going to hit me for a bunch. I have Dark Embrace. Putting a True Grit on top seems kind of good. Or Bloodletting. This doesn't exhaust, though. Let's put True Grit on top. Okay, we get to... Flame Barrier is a full block. Strike. Take 1 damage from each of the Flame Barriers. Okay, Burning Pact, we're going to exhaust Iron Wave. Then we get to Corruption. And now it's over. I mean, we're going to have so much defense. What's the top card? We can cleave for free. Let's do it. Oh, never mind. Then we get to defend. And defend. And defend. Shrug. True Grit. Okay, perfect. Shockwave. Sentinel gives us the energy we wanted. And I think I'm just gonna Fiend Fire. Yeah. Smiling Mask and Matryoshka, not the best combo. Battle Trance Plus is interesting. It can draw us into Corruption. I'm gonna take that. We're gonna go here. Is there anything I really need to upgrade? This gives 4 block. Not a huge deal. Because I'm thinking at this point I could just start removing cards from my deck that are bad. Like get the last strikes out of here. I think that's the play. Get a strike out of here. So this is Elite Shop. That's what we're headed towards. Alright, my friends. Doing nothing over here. Okay, let's go Dark Embrace. Well, we'll start with Shrug It Off. Wow, okay. Off to the races already. Let's just do it, I guess. Can put Shrug It Off on top of our deck. Draw into the Shrug. Draw a bunch. There we go. Fiendfire costs more energy. Let's just True Grit. Okay. 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 Bump, bump, bump. Shrug. Armaments. Can upgrade this one. Burning Pact. Don't need you. Sentinel. I mean, this is the deck, right? Now we just go bash this one, defend, discovery. Ooh. Immolate's pretty tempting, but let's get another Feel No Pain here. Then I will double tap. Pommel Strike. Shockwave. Well, it literally doesn't matter. Okay. I think, yeah, our energy producer card is gone. We can get another Feel No Pain. I think we're going to Shockwave here. And then probably just Cleave. And then hang out. And kill them next turn. 95 block. Casual. Casual 95. Let's go. Feel No Pain. Cleave. Havoc. See, now I can't Pommel Strike. Okay, let's go Flame Barrier. True Grit. Alright, Battle Trans. You better find Cleave. Or Feed. There we go. More max HP. Max HP. And max HP. Go here. We gotta take... Oh, I get 2. That's... Oh yeah, because we have Matryoshka. I'll take Ink Bottle. Sapphire Key. Then we're gonna go... we're set up double elite. We got Black Star. Let's do it. Okay. What do you got? None of these are like good, but having Body Slam in my deck will give me a kill later. So let's do that. Reckless Charge, Shockwave, Sentinel, Body Slam. Do I want a Dazed in my draw pile? Not in particular. Let's get Plated Armor. Okay, we get Corruption. I think I want to keep some of my things around before I Corruption. Let's go Corruption into Bloodletting Demon Form. Keep my stuff around. Because we want to find Dark Embrace wherever that is. Headbutt, I can put something on top, but it doesn't really matter. Let's Havoc. Then Bash. Keep you vulnerable, and we will Headbutt. Shrug It Off on top. And I'll get a Defend out of my deck, I guess. I don't know. We're weakened for one more turn. We get Feel No Pain. This is probably... Let's Pommel Strike. Burning Pact. Is this just free? Is this just a 0 cost? Insane card. Okay, then we get to Shrug. Should be Feel No Paining, whatever. Pommel Strike. Armaments will upgrade a random card. It doesn't really matter what I do. We're looking for Dark Embrace. Play Battle Trance. We don't hit it. But I can double tap this Cleave. Enter. And now we kill. Dark Embrace. Flame Barrier. Pommel Strike plus. 39 damage. Defend. A little bit low on energy, actually. Actually, very low on energy. We ran out of energy. 42. That will draw me another card as well. Off the bottle. True Grit. Excellent. And then this will give us full block. Draw a card. Perfect. Like, the one build where Dazed is actually really good. Let's go Bash. Sentinel. Rampage. Impervious. Defend. Alright, Body Slam is just gonna... Ooh, wait, we want to kill with that. 57. How much does this do? 160. That's too much. We're gonna... Headbutt. Make sure I have a kill next turn. This kills. Alright, more max HP. Perfect. Toxic Egg, love that. Potion Belt, love that. Okay. Put a card from your exhaust pile into your hand exhaust versus bloodletting just more energy. Okay. Getting exhaust back. I think just more energy. More energy seems good. I tend to run out of energy. Although less now. Let's go Feel No Pain. Cleave? Cleave is a little sketchy, but 28. Then I can go Impervious. And I don't want to risk him giving me a whatever bad thing he gives you. Okay, we get to go Shockwave. And I think just leave it at that. Now he's doing the thing, but we have Corruption. So let me Corruption. Free Burning Pact will exhaust armaments. Infernal Blade. Wild Strike, get a wound. I don't love that, but it's free, so. Hitting for 13. In full block, we will do that. Hitting for 30, don't love that. Let's shrug it off. Double tap clothesline is interesting. Whenever card exhausted, gain 3 block. Let's Havoc. Love a demon form. Okay, that's great. Honestly, let's just see what happens here. Disaster. Absolute disaster. Alright, we're getting a curse. I don't think there's a way to avoid that. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Okay. Let's Discovery. Free uppercuts, alright. Let's draw. Let's draw. Dark Embrace is awesome. Let's do that. I can't draw this turn, but I will be able to draw next turn. So I can go like defend. plus defend. Full block here. And then next turn just go off and kill them. I can't believe I got the curse. It's so annoying. I shouldn't have done it. We all knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. Okay, we are going to Bloodletting. Sentinel. Draw a card, gain 2 energy is nuts. Let's defend. Flame Barrier. I can make it just exhaust the wounds. Strike. Exhaust. Never mind, I can't make it just exhaust the wounds. I'm not gonna risk another situation here. You know what? Let's do it. Bash. Yeah, because I can tank this. And that's fine. And now it's vulnerable, it makes it easier to kill with feed next turn. Let's go defend. Pommel Strike doesn't... It does kill. I'm gonna Bloodletting and try and feed. I'm that greedy. Okay. You... Wild Strike also kills. Feed is on top. I'm gonna take 1 damage here. Feed does 22. This does 21. Feed will kill. Alright, we got a curse, but we also got more max HP. This is max HP. Infernal Blade plus. Honestly, I think just max HP. Like, we just can't die if we're at 132 HP. We have a late game engine. The only way we have problems is like... Well, okay then. Dark Embrace early. The only way we have problems is if we don't have an engine, but we do. So, like, we just have to get there and not die before that happens. We can Burning Pact away this strike. Ugh, disgusting. Can kill this dude, not with an Iron Wave. Let's shrug it off. 22. Havoc? Okay, Rampage can kill this one and then grow. Cool. The wounds are like actually not that bad because I can exhaust them. Although this is a bit of an issue. I do have a bunch of block potions. My Heart of Hearts, I want a demon form and then just tank all of the damage. And I think that's the play. Cleave. Defend, defend. I'll use a block potion. I'll use 2 block potions here. Taking a lot, but I have 132 HP. If I rest, it's gonna go crazy. Feel no pain. Discovery. Discovery hits corruption. Play a corruption. Inferno Blade. Let me headbutt you to put Burning Pact on top. Then I'll defend into a Burning Pact. We're gonna get rid of... Vulnerable's pretty good, but I have Shockwave. Let's do that. Beautiful. Shockwave, yeah. Flame Barrier. Bloodletting. Do I want Bloodletting? Let's hit you for damage. I want to feed this turn. If I Bloodletting, I probably can. We get to go... Battle Trance ends our draw. Is there anything I want to headbutt? Probably not. Ooh. Okay. Go Rampage. Get some energy. Cleave. I don't think I'm doing quite enough. Does 15. Does 19. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing quite enough here. Let's... We'll headbutt. We'll put... I don't actually want any of these. I'll put cleave on top. We just want feed. That's all we want. Double tap. Let's pommel strike. I guess we'll just do this. Sorry, feed. Kunai? Oh boy. This is Ghostly Armor, Havoc Plus. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Kind of sketchy with the thing that exhausts all the cards in your hand. Ethereal gain 12 block is pretty strong. We get to hit a shop and heal a bit. I love this. Let's go demon form. And do I want this in my deck? If I wait, next turn I play a card, I'll draw. I think I want to do that. Just have more cards. You're hitting me for 5. And I'm doing a lot of cool stuff. Burning Pact. I have almost everything. Let's Burning Pact away the bash. Infernal Blade. Blood for Blood does some damage. I will Battle Trance. Sentinel gives us energy, but do I need that energy right now? I don't think so. I'm taking 5. We'll wait on Sentinel. There's Dark Embrace. Alright, let's go double tap. Defend. I will just play Havoc. Love that. Okay, I have a lot of energy. We gotta figure out how to kill with feed now. That's the secret. We're gonna put... no, I want to draw into the thing that gives vulnerable Shockwave. Now that we have Shockwave... Oh, I could just Fiend Fire? Let me... Whatever I play is going to be double cast here. Okay, we're just gonna do it. I mean, that's such an easy way to instantly lose the game if I get it wrong. Whatever I play is being double cast. Let's just double pommel strike. Then I discovery. Severs, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter what I'm doing. Let's cleave. Now I can Fiend Fire if I want to. Armaments can upgrade Fiend Fire. And we draw feed and we kill. Wow. Excellent. Gain some dexterity. Okay. Another Burning Pact. Love that. Max HP. Take the shop. Oh, that would be good. Orange pellets. That's interesting. True Grit Plus is really good. Body Slam against the heart is like the best way for us to do damage. Because I could get like a million block. So I want to buy this Body Slam. I want to buy... True Grit Plus is awesome. I want to remove a card. Strike. I'll take a True Grit Plus, and I will take... Oh, that's so much. I will take a Blood Potion at this HP. Perfect. Get the Ruby Key. Alright, my friend. Much easier than when I fight this dude as the defect. Although, 6 energy? What is going on here? Let's double tap bash. Do I want to hit this guy or just these dudes? Maybe making him vulnerable forever is kind of nice. I gotta go defend, True Grit. This heals for so much HP. Okay, this is also pretty good. Let's Burning Pact away, Clothesline. Oh, so many cards. Okay, you're gonna get stronger. We're gonna take some damage. It is what it is. Do that. Let's bloodletting. Let's shrug it off. True Grit's also pretty good. I want a demon form. You're gonna get strong. Oh well. We get to go battle trance. Can't draw any cards, but bloodletting is just net positive mana. Shrug it off. Put something on top, but I don't think I want. I guess I want Burning Pact on top. Put this on top, so we're just more likely to hit. And then we're gonna do this in exhaust to defend. And this just blocks for more, even though we don't get to draw. Okay. We're digging. Burning Pact. Hopefully this doesn't decrease our max HP. I don't think it did. That's a lot of damage that he's doing to us. He's not weakened. Flame Barrier. And True Grit. Okay. Take a lot. There we go. We're looking for corruption, really. I'm gonna Burning Pact away this Sentinel. Then we get to go Dark Embrace, Corruption. Dude's strong, but it doesn't matter because we're invincible now. Discovery. I think just the energy. I don't even need to lose energy at this point. Do this. We can armaments, upgrade this. Oh, I want to feed so bad. Okay, we can Impervious. Infernal Blade is great. There's our Body Slam. That's what we've been looking for. Get some block. Okay, now we get to start doing stuff. Cleave. Let's Pommel Strike. Bloodletting. Love that. Bloodletting is a lot of energy. Perfect. Shrug it off. Okay, how much is this doing? 161. And it's only going to keep going up. Let me cleave. 161. And this is going to do 28. 31. I think this can just kill. Let me just battle trance. Defend. What can I hit off Havoc that's bad? Nothing can be hit off Havoc that's bad. So let's do that. 103. This is 190. I think feed works. It doesn't. That's so disgusting. Okay, that's unfortunate. I really thought feed worked on the first form. I guess you have to go to the second form in order to feed off of him. I mean, doesn't really matter what I do. Spend. I like a bash. Let's go double tap. Ooh, rampage. Bop, bop. Let's put rampage on top. Just immediately draw the rampage. We'll just end it there. Casual 150 in one turn. No big deal. Okay, let's go. Work it off. It's just like everything is free. It's insane. Everything's free. My deck is very small. I think we can actually go infinite. Get rid of this cleave. Rampage. Headbutt the rampage. Let me Burning Pact this Perfected Strike. Get to rampage. Kill. And we have so much healing ready. Bring it on, my friend. This frog does so much, by the way. 137 HP. Okay, anything I want to upgrade? Body Slam upgrade is probably pretty important because we can make our deck go infinite, I believe. I don't think we need to, but we totally can. We don't have money for anything. That's fine. Bring it on. 6 energy. Let's go Double tap, pommel strike. Cool. Feel no pain. I'm going to discovery. This does the most raw damage, but playing weak here is pretty good. I guess I can wait. We're going to True Grit the Sentinel. Shrug it off. Dark Embrace. That's a good one. Clothesline. Gain a dexterity. Cleave. Draw a card off Ghostly Armor Ethereal. Very easy Burning Pact target. I really want a demon form. Really badly. Impervious is pretty clean. Actually, it doesn't even full block, does it? I don't think it does. Gain 8. Whatever. We have so much health. 137 base HP. Like. Oh, it did full block. Look at that. Alright, my friends. We're going to Havoc. I can't draw any more cards, but I do have Corruption. Go Corruption. Shockwave. Infernal Blade, what you got? Anger. Make a copy. I want to turn this way. Nine. I can armaments to upgrade True Grit. True Grit is gonna exhaust. At this point, I don't need Fiend Fire. And then I think I'm gonna go Body Slam, and then put Body Slam on top. Gain a dex. I do take 6 whole damage. Okay, defend. Defend. Shrug. Okay, feed does 15. How do I set this up? I think I go Bloodletting. Cleave plus into Iron Wave. Feed is an exact kill. This time I actually get the feed stuff. Perfect. Then we get to go risk it on the True Grit. Ooh, got lucky there. Get rid of this. True Grit plus Stitch of Burn. Shrug. And then we get to go double tap. Body Slam. Wow. Way overkill. Whenever you lose HP plus 3 block, that's also incredible. I'm just gonna go max HP here. Can the heart hit me for 142 plus another 50%? Well, with a hand like this, maybe. This hand is pretty bad, although every damage I take, I'm gonna gain max HP. So that's pretty good. We get to go Headbutt. Cleave. Yeah, I'm gonna gain block next turn, then defend, and then True Grit the Parasite. Self-forming Clay gives us a bunch of block here. And this hand's great. Let's go Burning Pact the Dazed. Shrug is not free, but something. At this point we will Battle Trance. There's the Corruption. We can go Ghostly Armor. Being weakened is a little annoying, but it is what it is. I want a Flame Barrier when he hits me for a bunch. Go Armaments. To defend, I guess. Defend. See what we hit off Havoc. That's kind of risky, actually. Let's True Grit away this wound. Ghostly Armor, defend. Save these for later and take like 16. Here's the turn where I want a flame barrier. That void on the demon form is very rude. Go bloodletting. Demon form. Bash. Take a lot, and that's gonna give me so much block next turn. Cool. And there you go. Let's start with a pommel strike. Then we can Burning Pact. At this point again, I don't need the Fiend Fire. We can Discovery a demon form. Play the demon form. Then Pommel Strike draws. What do you give us? Pummel, sure. Iron Wave. Do I Impervious Body Slam? I think I want to save Impervious for like a different time. Let's just Body Slam for 71. 36 block. 42 attack. Shrug. Dark Embrace. Okay, now we're moving. Defend is free. Shockwave is free. Doesn't do anything. I'm okay exhausting at random here. Feel No Pain is amazing. And I will double tap. Okay, well, we'll keep looking, I guess. Draw. At this point, I think we'll double tap Clothesline. Iron Wave. Cleave. Line. Draw Body Slam. Perfect. Okay, take 7. And I think you're pretty much dead, my friend. Let's start off with an Impervious. Burning Pact away the unupgraded True Grit. There's something I want to put on top. Body Slam on top is pretty good. Then we can Shrug. 70 damage, we can go bigger. Defend. Bash. Yeah. Body Slam. Does so much damage. I can Havoc one of these two. Yeah. We get our energy back. I can do 116 more damage here. Let's go Pommel Strike. There's probably some reward if you feed the heart, so I guess maybe we can make that a goal. Flame Bear is gonna do so much damage to the heart. Holy cow. My deck is almost empty. Let me Battle Trance. No, I kind of want that in my deck. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to Headbutt to put a draw spell on top, so I have the most chance of feeding the heart here. Feed on top. Feed does 50. Holy cow. 50. Feed the heart. What a way to go. 145 HP. I must have already killed the heart with feed. There you go. That's the Ironclad. Definitely a longer run, but it's like once you get the engine moving, you're just completely invincible. And as far as I'm aware, I think that's the best Ironclad build. That's how I did most of my A20 runs. Like just Corruption, Feel No Pain, and the other thing. Oh, I guess that's my first heart kill on the Ironclad on this account. Well, there you go. Hope you like the deck. See you next time.